evening, everyone, from Denver, home of the NBA champion Nuggets and Finals MVP Nikola Jokic, who faces James Harden as the Clippers search for their first win since the trade. Welcome to the NBA on TNT, presented by State Farm. Game 2 of tonight's coverage of the inaugural in-season tournament is the West Group B matchup between the Los Angeles Clippers and the champion Denver Nuggets. Moments ago, Nuggets head coach Michael Malone.
We talked about them, they've lost 5 in a row. They have not won a game on the road yet. We don't lose at home. Right? Jump on them. We know we're getting a desperate team. Jump on them, win the first quarter. Together, 1, 2, 3.
Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan with the sharpshooter, the Hall of Famer Reggie Miller will check in with Chris Haynes moments from now. Why haven't the Clippers won with James Harden?
And people are being extra critical of the Clippers nowadays. 0-5 since James Harden trade, and with 4 future Hall of Famers in the lineup, people question, are there enough basketballs to go around? I feel the Clippers' best days are ahead of them once they define the roles on this team. As for the world champion Nuggets, they are the best and most complete team in the NBA, led by Nikola Jokic, the best player in the association. And even without the services of Jamal Murray, the Nuggets, they continue to shine because of their depth, Kevin.
All right, Reg, good job. Let's take a look at our starting 5 for each team. They do go with Westbrook and Harden in the backcourt, George, Leonard, and Zubac up front. Reggie Jackson takes the place of the injured Jamal Murray. The defense of Caldwell Pope, Porter coming off a double-double, Gordon, and of course, Nikola Jokic. The Clippers really stuck their necks out. I mean, on paper, it looks like we're going to get another Hall of Famer. We're going to have him join 3 future Hall of Famers. It all makes sense. The one thing is, though, as people have mentioned, they all need the ball, those 4 great players, to be what they are.
Calculated risk. And speaking with head coach Tyronn Lue, he's like, look, you're bringing in a guy, a former MVP, a perennial all-star, and what has lacked in their game, so much pressure to score the basketball on Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. Now you add a guy who led the league in scoring a couple times and is pretty good at dishing out. 11 assists a year ago. It's an upgrade at that point guard position, Kev.
Our crew chief tonight, Josh Tiven, joined by Natalie Sago, the referee, the umpire, Matt Bowen.
Nice to be with you guys.
And he did not say a word. We had him mic'd up. And he did not say one word. That was his big chance. Here we go. We wanted to get the referee talking, folks. And we go down low, and it's Jokic, and Zubac tries to defend. The big body's in there. Westbrook has it. His motor is always high RPM as he takes it the other way and meets the defensive Porter. Finds Zubac. Works in on Jokic. Nikola against the rebound. He'll run it the other way. Galloping into Harden. It's out to Jackson. And now here's Gordon. Hard inside into Zubac. It's picked up by Paul George, and he'll go the other way.
Physical to start this ball game by both teams.
George puts it up and in. They like Westbrook in the starting group because he really kind of ignites the other 4 guys on the floor.
And it's the first 4 minutes for Russell Westbrook. The energy he brings at both ends of the floor here to get the Clippers going, and they're going to need that.
Jokic coming off a historic triple-double.
Look at this.
Nice pass. Cutting was Porter. Broken up by Westbrook.
Look at that hustle.
Nice play by Russell Westbrook. And down court, thrown away. Harden couldn't catch up with the pass from Kawhi.
We talked about the energy in the first 4 minutes for Westbrook. Almost created a steal up there and got it himself.
The Denver Nuggets are unbeaten at home. They are 6-0. The Clippers have not won a game on the road this year, 0-5.
So what you're telling me is something has to give.
Something has to give. Jackson's 15-footer, Zubac the rebound, and Russell Westbrook. Numbers are down, but he is really facilitating and gets this team going. Zubac inside over Jokic, who grabs the loose ball. Jokic the other night in Houston, 36 points, 21 rebounds, and 11 assists. We have not seen a line like that in 55 years in the NBA. He thinks 3, he goes for 2 on the fly. Got the miss. Knocked it off to Gordon and over Zubac. Jokic is there. Fouled as he went up.
Talking about, in my opinion, the best player in the game in Jokic. And you see out here already playing volleyball to himself. 3 rebounds, coming off 21 rebounds just 2 nights ago in Houston.
So that 36, 21, and 11 line, the league had not seen numbers like that in 55 years since Wilt Chamberlain did it in 1968. Something else. Tonight from Denver, the NBA on TNT is brought to you by the Kia Telluride X-Pro. Kia is the official automotive partner of the NBA.
I mean, just think about the names that Jokic is being associated with.
Oh,
I mean, one of the greatest centers of all time in Wilt.
here's Leonard at about 21 points a game. Westbrook is on top. The taller and longer Porter on him. Slithering is George down the lane, and he got to go.
Start here by PG-13.
Quick 4 for him. Gordon will take it, and Jokic on top. It's Jackson, the former Clipper, positions for the shot from 15.
How well has Reggie Jackson played? Moved into the starting lineup because of the hamstring injury to Jamal Murray.
But it's affected their bench.
It has, but I think it's going to make their bench better in the long run. Another turnover here by the Clippers, and here's that move by Paul George. Look at that, 3 black jerseys around him, high off the glass for the finish.
But what a smooth move he puts in there. 3 minutes into the first quarter. Jokic looking down on this floor, which is all for the play at the in-season tournament with George getting the missed shot. He'll set up, he'll put up a 3 with a whistle on Caldwell Pope.
On
a 3-point shot.
Yes.
Pope is a highly rated defender, leads Denver in steals, thought he had the kind of position he needed, but they got Paul George at the free throw line, where so far this season he is shooting 92%.
KCP is having an argument with the official, Natalie Sego, about not giving Paul George enough landing space. That's why the foul was called. It wasn't called up top. It was called down low on the landing by PG.
Paul George against Memphis on Sunday, a loss for the Clippers. 26 points, 7-7 with a couple steals. He hit 3 threes, and he's off and running. Last year, he averaged 24 points, and he's at 23 points a game so far in the early stages of this season.
Already, Paul George 7, and the Nuggets 4. Nice start here for PG.
Porter's on top. Good cut, good feed. Jackson will finish. Jokic with the assist.
You have bigs that can pass the basketball from that high post area. It just expands your offense, Kev.
Leonard outside. Caldwell Pope got in the way, off his hands and out of bounds. Shot clock at 15.
How about the backup here by Reggie, but more impressed the find there by Jokic.
Jokic with that triple-double has 4 triple-doubles in 10 games this season so far.
What a matchup here. Aaron Gordon and Kawhi Leonard.
Leonard inside over Gordon. Porter has got the rebound. Michael Porter against Houston, 25 points, 10 rebounds in the loss at the Rockets. Knocked away, the defense by Leonard. Here comes Westbrook. When he gets going, his first step is his quick twitch is something to watch.
But to me, this is how the Clippers got to play. Create offense from your defense.
Jokic banged around, pops it up, and a foul on the play as he was maneuvering to fire. Zubac picks up his first.
Still there by Leonard, and it's off to the races. Get the ball to Russell in the open court and let him do the rest.
Westbrook turned 35 the other day. He looks as fast now as when he was 25. He hasn't lost a step as Jokic is at the free throw line and brings the Nuggets to within 2. Russell Westbrook.
I've always loved his game. I mean, a guy that brings it each and every night, has played through injuries, comes with his lunch pail and just wants to work hard. Yeah, some of the skills have diminished over the years, but he just does a little bit of everything to make your team successful.
Harden finding a gap, goes into Jokic. Westbrook on top, Porter is there, diving to the rack. Picked up by Zubac and hails the ball. Harden with the three. James Harden knocks in the tray.
And this is where the Clippers are going to have to get better, knocking down that three ball. And that's what Coach Lue told us. Look, we've just missed some wide open threes. We knock those down, and it's a different story.
Jokic will think a three, and it's over Zubac.
Jokic now 7 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists here early on in this first quarter.
The Denver Nuggets are in first place in a tie in the Western Conference. A three right there by Jokic on TNT.
Welcome back to Denver here in the first quarter. Chris Haynes is with you. Yeah, I was talking with multiple Clippers players in the locker room about James Harden. And there is absolutely no concern whatsoever from this group. They believe that they're going to get it together. And I also talked to James Harden, who said he's still trying to find ways to integrate himself. He doesn't want to step on toes of other players. At the same time, he's still trying to get in NBA game shape. And talking with some of the coaching staff, they said they want James Harden to be himself, meaning facilitate, be that scorer, but be aggressive. And James Harden also had this message. He said for everybody taking shots at the team and him right now, he said now's the time to do it because they believe that they're going to figure this thing out.
They do. They feel very strongly about what it could become. Norman Powell is checked in for the Clippers. Rookie Jalen Pickett is checked in for the champion Nuggets. Jokic, three, rebound, George. Harden has free reign to play like himself. Those are the words of Tyronn Lue, the head coach of the Clippers.
So what did he say? I'm not a system player. I am the system.
Yeah. Great line. Good layup. It's Kawhi inside with his first two. Here's Pickett, the rookie. Ended up at Penn State. Began at Siena. Caldwell Pope, Jokic free to fire. Nikola Jokic is really racking him up. He's got 9 already, not even halfway through the first quarter.
And that's a nice down screen there by rookie Pickett to free up Jokic.
George dives inside, and he finds his 9th point. Paul George, the 6-time All-NBA star. Healthy, and when he is a terrific player. Caldwell Pope on top. Zubac comes out on Jokic. And then the drive.
Oh, nice
Knocked
block.
away Zubac. Great block inside. Hard, too. George trying to go out by Caldwell Pope. Lost it inside. It's picked up by Gordon ahead to Pickett and around. James Harden. Good transition.
Valuable minutes for Pickett. What did Coach Malone tell us? Look, he's going to get the first shot off the bench at that backup point guard position behind Jackson. Another steal by the Nuggets.
It's off to Pickett. Harden came in.
Smart
Inside
decision.
to Jokic. Good pass. And on the doorstep, he couldn't get it. Norman Powell coming off a 20-point performance against Memphis on Sunday in L.A. Harden is on top. Harden's already knocked in a 3. The hesitation, the drive, the bump, and the deuce.
Did you see how he used that right chicken wing?
He's so crafty, isn't he, huh?
Right to the chest of Jokic.
So the Clippers have hit 7 of 13. Nuggets have hit 5 of 14. Jokic takes it. Gordon is alone inside and open.
So much attention every time he touches the basketball. By the way, leads the league in touches this year, 99.9, which means he's touching the basketball every single time down the court.
Jokic already has 3 assists, and that's laced in. It's a 3 by Paul George. He's got the stroke tonight. Looking into Gordon, bumping into Kawhi with a a foul called inside on the Clippers.
Look at the downhill drive here by James Harden. Look at that right elbow. That's how you clear space. Straight telling Jokic, move.
Norman Powell picked up his first personal foul. At the free throw line is Aaron Gordon. Last 5 games, he's averaged a double-double. Sunday at Houston, 16 points and 8 rebounds. It had 3 straight double-doubles heading into that game. Playing at a high level. Make every three-pointer, steal, and assist mean more with FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook. Download the FanDuel Sportsbook app today.
Yeah, but what's been more impressive for Aaron Gordon, he leads this Nugget team in block shots. And that's really where he's made his calling since coming over to the Nuggets, has been at the defensive end. 12 block shots early on in his first 10 games here.
Christian Braun is checked in for the Nuggets. Also, Peyton Watson has checked in. George has taken a breather. P.J. Tucker has come in. Joining Powell with the ball right now, Terrence Mann, who had missed some early time with the left ankle sprain. He is back inside Powell. Floater over Watson. It's Brown, who's been in a bit of a slump. He's out working on some early shooting before this one. Tries to work on Harden. Approaching 3.5 to play in the first. Watson got it, drives on Tucker. Peyton Watson is a second-year player out of UCLA.
Coach Malone absolutely loves his athleticism, especially at the offensive end. And he thinks he has a chance to be a really fine two-way player.
Harden's got 7.
So right now we are seeing the best version of the Clippers, especially with this smaller lineup. You got P.J. Tucker, and they're just going to switch off on Jokic.
Jokic will spin on Kawhi, and there's no defending that.
Well, how about the footwork, right? So Michael Malone electing to keep Jokic on the floor with this smaller Clippers unit.
Jokic has got 11. George on the Clipper bench with 12, the 2 high scores. Harden, coming off his worst game as a Clipper, has started very strong here in the first. Shot clock at 4. Brown defending Leonard outside for Harden. Launches a 3. Rebound Jokic. He's got 6 already here in the first. Pickett racing the other way. Cutting. Gordon try. Yeah! Pretty play. Great feed. Another 2 for Denver.
And Kevin, there's no shot blocker on the floor here for the Clippers. So if I'm Denver, drive everything to the hoop. Everything should be in the paint for Denver.
Zubac is resting. Denver's got their first lead. They have 2 trailing Harden. Man inside Powell could not lasso the pass. It's Jokic with play inside.
11 points, 6 rebounds, and just an undersized Kawhi.
This year by the NBA, all 30 teams are drawn into 6 different groups. These 2 teams are in the West Group B. Denver is 1-0 so far, and the Clippers 0-1. The point differential is important too, because it could be a tiebreaker if one is required. Work their way to Las Vegas. Early December, there's a semifinal on a Thursday in the championship over the weekend.
I like it.
Money is at stake.
I like it.
I do too. I think the players are enjoying it.
The competitive juices are coming out. You get a chance to get some early season big time matchups.
Well, after the first week, you find sometimes that a little bit of the air is out of the sails, just like in every league. There's so much excitement. Over Tucker, that was a shot by Gordon. It's picked up by Terrence Mann, who looks spry and healthy. He's met at the other end there by Pickett. Here's Harden. Harden so far with an assist and 7 points. Zeke Naji is on him. He just got off the bench. He tries to defend, and Harden slips it in.
This is going to his right against Naji. Nice move there by the bearded one. Again, playing downhill here.
He's got 9. It's Brown and draws the defense of Harden. Chiseling his way in. On top to Naji. He's gone scoreless over the last couple games. Pickett has doubled. Gordon with a 3. Rebound by Harden.
And with Kawhi and PG on the bench, this is the time for James Harden. We just saw moments ago. He's got to be ultra aggressive offensively here.
puts up the three. Zubac is in. That rebound by Tucker. Powell the triple. No. That's tapped by the athletic and high-leaping Terrence Mann. Another offensive rebound.
Can't keep giving this Clipper team 2 and 3 looks.
Harden way outside.
But 3 bad looks by the Clippers. 3 bad threes.
Here's Pickett, strong physical player. Brown the screen, switch on D. Zubac defends. Pickett with a three.
He has played some minutes here. 7 minutes off the bench here. Already down screen to wide open Jokic. Nice assist, and now knocks down the three.
Both teams coming off a loss. Memphis beat the Clippers. Houston got at the Denver Nuggets. There's a foul on Brown. On top is a leaning Harden, was ready to fire. This is what he's so good at.
Well, why isn't he shooting three?
He had a foul to give, and
I mean, he looked like he had gathered and was going up.
all you shooters are the same.
That's right.
Non-shooting foul. Come on, just follow along here. Follow along here. Michael Malone over there helping with the defense with the young players. Here's Powell. Final seconds, first quarter. Good if it goes. And he was fouled on the play. Yep, he was by Watson.
So a bad foul on Brown against Harden. Now Peyton Watson. Shot clock running down here in this quarter. Just bodies up against Powell. Yep, got his hand caught in the cookie jar right there. Look at his left hand. Right there. Right on the wrist there of Norman Powell.
So as I said, Norman Powell coming off the 20-point performance in the loss to Memphis on Sunday. He continues to adjust to the minutes, to the role, as the entire team is adjusting since the blockbuster trade.
Well, they had a game plan going into training camp before the Harden trade, right? They were in Hawaii and got off to a decent start, 3-1. And then you make the trade, and it's going to take some adjusting.
Man, who got it and snuck it up, but it wouldn't go. And Denver leads by 2 at the end of 1. NBA on TNT, presented by State Farm. Nuggets by 2 at the end of 1. Moments ago, our Chris Haynes caught up with Aaron Gordon of Denver.
AG, I'm gonna bend down here with you, AG. How would you how would you explain the intensity level during that first quarter?
I liked it. I think we could pick up our energy a little bit. Just on like the offensive glass, it crashed heavy. So I liked it though. I like the intensity. I think the cup is bringing that energy out of people.
And particularly James Harden over there trying to find their groove. They're trying to find their wins. Sort of a desperation of a team right now. How do you guys combat that?
Well, they're a really talented team. I mean, they got some Hall of Famers over there for real. So they're a really skilled group. So we just got to try and keep them out of rhythm, play harder than them, make them guard on defense.
Well, get your breath, AG. Thank you, brother.
How the current players are talking about this in-season cup tells you everything you need to know. Talking about the competitive juices as Christian Braun goes coast to coast for the lay-in. The players are into this because every Tuesday and Friday night they know they're playing really for something. Yeah, wins and losses, I get it. But it's bringing out the best in these players.
It's a shot by Paul George. And it's a good one as he gets his first 2 in the quarter and 14 for the game. Going back to what Brown did, he defended Westbrook well, defended the rim, finished at the other end. A very confidence-building play for the second-year player, Brown. Caldwell Pope inside, no one home. Najee looking the other way. George, Westbrook, and picked up by Mann. He is a high flyer coming out of the rafters. 4 rebounds, fade away, Westbrook, book it.
Terrence Mann is everywhere. Already 4 rebounds off the bench here for the Clippers.
Mann is somebody the 76ers really wanted in the lane. Reggie Jackson gets it to go.
And they wanted to pair him next to Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah, wouldn't that have been so
Oh my goodness. You talk about 2 guys Energizers.
The league loves man. Good feed. Westbrook, Zubats, Brown there. Foul called on Denver. Zubats was diving on a laser thrown in there by Russell Westbrook. Brown is second. Zubats to the line. Clippers come in number 11 in the Western Conference and looking for their first win in this in-season tournament with a look at 46-year-old Tyronn Lue. Played in the league, won a champion as a player, championship. NBA Tonight on TNT is brought to you by Burger King. Combo your way at BK. You rule. Right now, if a Whopper came descending from the rafters,
What
I
would you
catch
do
it
right now?
with an open mouth and say thank you.
Where were you last? You were in Buffalo. No wonder you're hungry.
Buffalo last
No
night. Doing
wonder
the
you're hungry.
Broncos, and now tonight the Nuggets.
You should have just jumped on the charter.
I may call the Nuggets the Broncos. Who knows? I should have jumped on it, but they didn't fly home till today. Working his way inside, sifting through the defense. Brown was fouled as he worked across the lane. Powell was there.
Here again, those winning moves there by Christian Brown, keeping the ball alive.
Powell picks up his second. Christian Brown entering the season was going to be originally the sixth man, but it hasn't worked out that way. Jackson filled that role to start the season. Now that may change, but right now, and of course Jackson is starting for the injured Jamal Murray, who's out another 3 weeks with a hamstring, and Jackson will fly down the lane. Rebound Najee.
How about that?
Whoa, that was impressive.
Love it. Love the hustle there by Zeke Najee. Not giving up on the play. Talking at the defensive end. Now he's got his hands full against a red-hot PG.
Paul George money, a 3 and 17 for Paul George.
2 of 2 from downtown. 6 of 7 from the field for Paul George.
Good feed. Jackson cutting Najee. Inside it's loose. There again. Extending the arm. 5th rebound by Mann.
Here comes a heat check right here.
George inside around one defender after another. Ping-ponging off bodies. Jackson 3-on-1. Brown! Jackhammers it in. And the Jayhawk flying off the wing.
How about the no-look pass, though, by Reggie Jackson? Beautiful play here by the Nuggets.
33-year-old Reggie Jackson playing like he's 23. Change of direction, Westbrook hooks it in. Zubats cutting. Nice defense inside. Zubats got it. Westbrook corralled it. Whistle inside. Boy, there is a lot of contact. A lot of contact.
How about this fast break here by the Nuggets? Look at this no-look pass. And Christian Brown with the finish. And this is how you earn more minutes in Michael Malone's rotation off the bench here. Plays like that, Kev.
Zubats at the line. Jackson picked up the foul.
And this is
at the line, and he's a 59% free throw shooter, Reg.
And partner, this is why the Nuggets on their way to a championship were so successful. Because Michael Malone is not afraid to go 10, 11 deep. It's a long season, 82 games. Now we've added the in-season tournament. That's going to add minutes to guys. So when you can play 10, 11 guys, keep guys fresh, keep those minute counts low, and then come April and May and hopefully June if you're lucky enough, your starting 5 and your top 6 or 7 are fresh for the marathon playoff season.
Here comes Jackson.
Oh, look at this.
Norman Powell was right there with the defense. Knocked it away, and that necessitated him crossing midcourt to get it. Jackson held, puts it up, fouled in the play. Powell again hits the deck and picks up a foul, and the 3rd on the valuable Norman Powell.
I don't know who was holding who. It looked like Powell going down had the wrist of Reggie Jackson.
Jackson will be at the line. There's still the Clippers, Reggie, are still searching for that consistent rotation. You talked about this, and a recipe with Leonard and George and Westbrook and Harden to coexist. It's going to take some time, isn't it?
It's going to take 25 to 30 games, right? We won't see the best version of these Clippers until closer to the All-Star break.
Let's take a look at the upcoming national TV schedule. Tomorrow on ESPN, Celtics, Sixers, and the Kings and Lakers. And Friday on ESPN, in-season tournament continuing with the Kings in San Antonio and the Suns in Salt Lake City, Utah. For more on these games, go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app. Westbrook and George, Mann, Zubats, and Tucker. That's the 5 for the Clippers as they go the other way in Westbrook. Jackson got screened. Najee goes on Westbrook. Russell will drive. Najee is right there. His defense has been important off the bench. Brown. Outside, Caldwell Pope 3.
And the reason why KCP is that wide open, the yelling by Najee running the lane, it sucked all the Clippers defenders to him, which allowed KCP that wide open 3. It's the little things.
Each team is at 3 threes so far, and there's a travel on Russell Westbrook. Jokic is going to check in back in the game as Jackson was getting a little feisty.
Oh, you gotta love it here.
All right, so Jokic will inbound. Michael Porter Jr. is back in the game.
Great minutes by Zeke Najee.
Yeah.
By Pickett. I mean, these young players, again, Michael Malone, he's going to go 9, 10, 11 deep.
Well, he says, you know, here I am, a coach of a championship team. I want to win a championship.
Sure.
Clearly want to repeat, but I've got to develop 4 young players. I got to develop my bench. The youth is a big concern and still go for a championship. That's a tall order.
And think about the 2 pieces they lost. Bruce Brown, who's playing great in Indiana. Jeff Green, who's playing great for Houston, who's had a resurgent.
He was good the other game against on Sunday.
Those 2 guys were huge and instrumental in winning that championship with the Nuggets.
So here you see the longest tenured head coaches. The Nuggets just gave Michael Malone a multi-year contract extension. He's one of the highest paid coaches now in the NBA. He's taken them to 5 straight playoffs, 2 Western Conference Finals, and last season a championship. The first and only in the history of the NBA Denver Nuggets, who came from the ABA decades ago. Here is Pickett. Westbrook out in the way. Jokic will try to finish it. Rebound, Westbrook. Westbrook takes it in hard. Lost it. More defense by Denver. Defense was their foundation in the finals against Miami. We saw it. Jokic 3. Rebound, Zubats. He's got 4.
They're making Jokic a volume shooter tonight as Kawhi Leonard knocks down the 3. His second field goal of the evening. 3 of 11 now for Jokic. But all of these shots have been pretty wide open, though.
They have.
11 points on 11 field goal attempts.
Poked away by Kawhi Leonard. There's his defense on display. Westbrook over Pickett.
I will live with that.
Zubats the rebound. New shot clock with which to work. Here comes Paul George, who's put in 17. Leonard has put in 5. Works on Porter. Shot clock at 2. Gordon defends. A 3 by George. On the move, it's Pickett. Caldwell Pope 3. He just hit from there, and he hits again. Caldwell Pope puts it through. He's got 6.
Making shots, that's my swagger. You feel me? I got to get back to the basics first, then I got to get my swagger. You feel me? I'll be all right, though. This is our 5th game. Watch. I got to stick the landing, like go back to the fundamentals of basics. Shot, stay there till the ball go in. You know what I mean?
State Farm Audio Assist. Leonard works on Gordon across the lane. Lost it in there. Another Clipper turnover. Harden trying to get his regular season basketball legs under him because he didn't have much camp, as we know, as this is the 5th game he's played, and he's still working on his conditioning.
I like the message, though, he was telling Bones Hyland, and I hope there's young kids out there listening. I got to get back to the basics. Stick the landing, the fundamentals.
Good point.
The little things.
Harden just picked up his first foul. With a move here, Caldwell Pope. George is on Jokic. Under 6 to go in the first half. It's Pickett on top. Leonard is there on the wing. 3, Porter. Rebound, Leonard digging at it with Jokic and saved by Tucker. He's so great with those 50-50 balls. It's Leonard, the hesitation, the spin, lost it, fouled inside by Jalen Pickett, the rookie. How about PJ? He's 38 years old. PJ Tucker, who came in the trade with Harden. He isn't all that happy with his minutes. He's playing good minutes tonight, and this is what he does.
Yeah, but they're saving PJ Tucker for the second half of the season.
They are.
Yes, he's got to get his rhythm. I get all that, but PJ Tucker's going to be much more valuable come playoff time for this Clipper team in these early season games.
Rookie Jalen Pickett picked up the foul for the Denver Nuggets. 5:24 to go here in the second. Clippers 42% from the floor. Denver right at 50%, 16 of 32.
So here's the problem, though, for the Clippers. A lot of standing around, a lot of isolation basketball.
And that's a problem.
Yes.
Because they need to keep moving.
But who are you going to ask to move?
Well, right there, Harden was
32 and
moving.
33-year-old
Yeah.
Kawhi Leonard, 32, 33-year-old Paul George,
Jokic just picked up the foul.
38-year-old Tucker. Like, who's going to move?
And here are these kids who all grew up in and around the Los Angeles area. And all basically in the same age group. And
Probably played against one another.
well, I'm
AAU
thinking
basketball,
that
which is
AAU for
huge
sure.
out there in
Whether their high
California.
schools, whether their high schools faced each other, I don't know. But isn't that amazing in that group, in that time frame, to have 4 future Hall of Fame kids, all, you know, right in that same section.
And all went to different colleges. UCLA, San Diego State, Arizona State.
I mean, this is, and it's not just a rotisserie team like we've seen other teams try to do. This is a team with some thought. They needed the passing of Harden. Jokic with a 3. Zubac came out there, and Jokic has 14 points, and he's knocked in 2 threes.
And I got to throw out Fresno State for Paul George.
Sure. Leonard drives on Gordon and pulls up with the mid-range shot. It's Porter galloping the other way. Porter on the fly, no. Knocked away by George and out of bounds. So these high schoolers all close to L.A. and that Riverside looks a little familiar to you.
Yes,
I know,
it
doesn't it?
does.
Yeah.
King High School, Martin Luther King High School there for Kawhi Leonard.
Ty Lue said of Harden, as he's brought to this team, he is exactly what we need. We need his passing. He creates for others. And he gave some outlandish statistic. Missed 3 right there by Jackson. Zubac has it. He said if you took the combined setup by Leonard and George for others to create points and shots, it was like in the 150 range total combined. And Harden was like over 350 with Philadelphia. Leonard drives the bump into Porter. Rebound Jokic. Jackson down the side. Harden is there. Sneaking in. Jackson puts it up with a pretty play. Biggest lead for Denver.
It's a luxury to have a Reggie Jackson come off the bench and insert him into the starting lineup in place of Jamal Murray. Guy with so much game time experience.
And getting in the way was Caldwell Pope. Hit somebody's foot. Jackson here. Operating in close quarters. Nuggets come in 8-2, unbeaten at home, 6-0. Clippers come in 3-6, 0-5 on the road, and losers of 5 consecutive games. Still trying, you can just see right there, just a little bit off. Harden the fake, the drive in the mid-ranger. And Jokic right there to gobble it up and gather his 7th rebound. on the move. He finds Porter with a runner off the baseline.
He's been real quiet tonight. That's only his first field goal right there. Coach Lue.
10-point lead for Denver. 7-0 run for the champion Nuggets. Hey, Reggie, Bleacher Report has a new, cool, innovative initiative called Hero Ball, where they discuss storylines around the league using cool animations, like in the quest for the inaugural NBA Cup. Clippers are off to a slow start with their new core four, while the Nuggets are led by the reigning Finals MVP, Nikola Jokic. I could watch that stuff. I love that stuff. Here comes Leonard on top and about 3 to play. Now down to 2:53 in the half. Another miss by Leonard, who has played about 14.5 minutes. He's only hit 2 field goals. He has 3 turnovers, no rebounds, and he's only 2 of 6. So he's off to a slow start tonight for LA. Clippers have only had 1 field goal in the last 6.5 minutes. Caldwell Pope 3. Harden, nice lead pass. George got it. Beautiful pass, but he could not finish. Now it's 5-on-4. Jokic.
They got numbers.
Pope. Here comes Jokic. A floater on the fly.
And a technical foul on Paul George. Again, having words with the official. Natalie Sago felt that there was contact on that breakaway. How about the unselfish play there by Gordon?
Wasn't that nice?
To Jokic, yes.
The T free throw here by Caldwell Pope, who has not missed a free throw all season. 12 of 12. There's George and the T. Tyronn Lue played at Nebraska as college basketball. He's coached the champion with LeBron. Here's Harden inside. Then out. Man got it to Powell. He was taking a 3 and he was fouled by Reggie Jackson.
And this is what PG was talking about, the contact on the missed layup.
Little push on the back there by Caldwell Pope. Is that what he was saying?
Well, the official was on the other side, so she probably didn't see it because she was blocked by Jokic.
Denver's on a 10-0 run. Jackson picks up his second personal foul, and Powell is at the free throw line. The 9-year veteran out of UCLA. NBA League Pass has more teams, more streams, and more intensity. Sign up and watch games live or on demand, including select in-season tournament group play games every Tuesday and Friday. Start your free trial today.
Like Coach Lue here, gambling a little bit, putting and inserting Norman Powell back on the floor here with those 3 fouls.
Jackson inside, a contorted shot and a foul. Harden pleading his case. The foul goes on James, and Jackson will be at the free throw line. Harden picks up number 2. Fifth game that Harden has played with the Clippers. They have not won yet with him. His plus minus has been a minus in each game so far that he has played. And tonight, he's -7. Now maybe -8. But again, as Tyronn was talking about,
He's not in shape.
the integration of Harden, it's a 10, 12, maybe who knows how many games to get this thing up to
25,
speed.
30 games.
You think
my
so?
friend, yes. The way they want to play. And he says they want to play with a much quicker pace, which I still don't understand how they're going to do with those 4 guys in the starting lineup. Because who's going to commit to all that movement?
Tell you what, though, if anybody can figure it out, it's Tyronn
Yes,
Lue.
he can. He kind of went through this when Kyrie Irving, LeBron, and Kevin Love.
Powell drives on Jackson.
So 5 quick points off the bench again for Powell with those 3 fouls.
10-point game. Nuggets have led by 13. Early lead of 4 by the Clippers. Nice drop pass, Jackson. And it was Jokic with a pinpoint throw. Well timed.
16, 9, and 6 assists here in this first half for Jokic.
Harden's got it. And then a whistle. Clock, 14 seconds. Kick.
How about the first half for Reggie Jackson? 5 of 8, 14 points, 3 assists.
George and Jackson. Good push off and got the space and misses the 20-footer. Jokic collects another rebound. He's got 10, another double-double. He's had a double-double in every game this season. Gordon backing in on Harden. Approaching a minute to play in the half. Porter, 3, no. Rebound, Powell. George had the collision, no foul called. Look at Powell fly. In the corner, it's a Leonard 3. Kawhi Leonard knocks down a Trey. He's got
shot.
8.
Big shot to get this to single digits. Now they're going to have to step up their defense here.
Kawhi's got 2 threes here in the second quarter. Jokic and Harden, plenty of time with which to work. Jokic, now doubled by Powell.
Oh, too easy.
And he still got it.
Too easy.
There's no way you can stop him.
No, and they're too small. This is the problem. And going forward, this will always be the problem with Zubac's only being the real primary big for the Clippers.
Coming up, the American Express halftime report. With the Hall of Fame foursome of E.J. Kenny, Chuck and Shaq. 3, George, book it. Nice shot, another good stroke. And 20 points in the first half for Paul George, who averages 23 a game.
And with the firepower the Clippers have, if I'm Coach Lue, if I can go into this halftime only down 8, I'll take it.
Jackson and Powell, a difference of about 3.5 seconds. Game clock and shot clock. The switch, and Kawhi's on Jackson. Powell's on Jokic. Finding an open Porter, 3. Rebound by George, 2 seconds. Can he launch it in time? Good if it goes. And halftime is here. Jokic for Denver, 18 points, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists. Paul George poured in 20 for the Clippers. We are at halftime. The champion Nuggets on top at the half. Coming up next, we take you to the American Express halftime report on TNT. Welcome back to Denver. The NBA on TNT, presented by State Farm. Denver's led by 13. Clippers had an early lead of 4. And here are some of the numbers. 51% shooting for Denver. They've been perfect from the free throw line. And they're holding the Clippers to just 39% from the floor.
Yeah, but a plus 16 domination, points in the paint by the bigger Denver Nuggets.
All right, we've got Michael Malone, the great coach of the Nuggets. I'm going to give you 3 choices here. You want to talk about Jackson and his 14 first-half points, 11 of 11 from the free throw line, and your 6 of 7 bench shooting. What do you want to talk about, Coach?
Let's talk about Reggie Jackson.
Okay.
Reggie Jackson, longtime LA Clipper, taking the place of Jamal Murray while he's out with injury. And Reggie's been fantastic for us, running the team, playing his game, scoring the ball, and making all of his teammates better.
And, Coach, I'm going to talk about the bench. They're 6 of 7, led by Jalen Pickett, who you said was going to get his first crack off the bench to sub for Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, I think Jalen, for the first time playing real minutes, did an outstanding job. Played with poise, shot the ball with confidence, found the open man, and he used his strength and physicality on the defensive end, Reg, to help us get some stops. So really impressed by the young fella coming in and helping us have a great first half.
Michael, we always appreciate your time. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you, guys.
Michael Malone just signed that gigantic new contract as the coach of the Denver Nuggets as Kawhi takes it across the lane and a whistle and a foul. It was called, I think, on Porter inside. It was, and Michael Porter picks up his first with Leonard at the line.
These first 3 to 5 minutes for the Clippers, critical, right? Because right now you've got it down to 8 with Kawhi headed to the free throw line. In those third quarters, they've come out real slow since the Harden trade. This is a chance for them. You're on the road against the world champs. You haven't played well. You haven't won a road game yet. And this is a chance for you to kind of get back in this ball game.
Kawhi Leonard has not missed a game yet. Last time that happened to start a season was 2016, so it's good that he has been durable. George looks terrific, spry and healthy. Harden getting his legs and his conditioning. And you can see at times how this thing really can give them a positive feel. Jokic is cutting on the feed from Jackson. And was it a goaltend?
What a block there by Zubac.
Amazing.
Now, did he have contact? Yeah,
Zubac did, yep.
Yep, hand on his shoulder. Good call there by the official. Ooh, that's really close to being a goaltend.
Jokic, the two-time MVP. Denver has not missed a free throw all night. And they continue in that way, 12 of 12. Two-time MVP, and last season he finished number 2 in back of Joel Embiid. But he was the Finals MVP. Denver is not, at least coming into tonight, one of the better free throw shooting teams. Next to last in the NBA at 71% tonight. A pristine 13 of 13. Westbrook to the rack. Knocked away. It's Gordon on the run. The trailing Porter into Kawhi and around Harden, and knocked away by Zubac with a foul.
And the Nuggets continue to attack that paint area. We told you a plus 16 advantage at the half. Michael Porter Jr. not settling for the three, puts his head down and attacks those 3 white jerseys.
Harden picked up his 3rd foul. Michael Porter at the free throw line. He's top 12 this season league-wide in three-point shots made. Tonight, 0 of 5. Hey, make your picks with NBA Pick'em in-season tournament edition now for your chance to win tickets to NBA All-Star 2024. Play free at nba.com/pick'em or on the NBA app.
Struggle bus for Porter Jr. Only 2 points, 1 of 6 from the field, 0 of 5 from downtown, and just missed 2 give-me's at the free throw line.
Here's Leonard, goes around Jokic, feeds the cutting Westbrook. Zubac on the doorstep, tried to get it. Westbrook finally corrals it. Shot clock is new. He goes into Caldwell Pope, and he finds Zubac, who flushes off the other baseline. Westbrook and Harden on the floor at the same time. What do you think of that?
Well, to me, it's going to make Westbrook a shooter, right? So his man is always going to be in the lap of James Harden on drives and Paul George. So that's why he's trying to be aggressive offensively. Russell Westbrook with only 2 of 8 tonight from the field.
Russ just picked up his 1st foul. Many interesting numbers as you take a look here at the numbers before the Harden trade.
Look at the points before the trade.
Yeah.
120 down to 108 tonight. Right now we're sitting at 55.
Jokic trying from the wing. Westbrook got up there, foiled the shot. Leonard, Westbrook, Zubac, a thicket of defenders, and he tries to get it up, and it finally goes down. And Zubac has got 7.
And the Clippers hanging around
They
here.
are. Gordon one-on-one. Leonard, who just pickpockets him and gets another steal. The claw comes up with it.
That's the last person you want to go one-on-one with.
George into Caldwell Pope. Dancing away, and Caldwell Pope with his own great defensive moves. Coming up with it, Caldwell Pope, number 6 in steals a year ago. In the corner, 3, Porter.
What a welcome sight. We've talked about the struggles by Porter Jr. Gets his first 3 to go on the evening. 5 points now. They're going to need his offense.
His 28 threes lead the Nuggets. 3 minutes gone here in the 3rd quarter. Zubac, Harden, corner. Kawhi on the move. It's a Porter rebound. Denver is not won here. Rather, the Clippers have not won in Denver. They have not won in Denver, the Clippers, since December of 2020. They've lost 9 of 10 here. Over a longer stretch. Zubac tried to go in and hammer it.
Oh, he sure did.
Let me alter that statistic on the Nuggets. They've won 9 of the last 10 overall against the Clippers. That includes games in LA as the foul goes on Gordon for the first time. But here, the Clippers have not won since December of 2020. Timeout taken by the Nuggets with 8.5 to go in the third. And
Congratulations.
I appreciate that.
On everything. You gotta go Gordon. You gotta go Gordon. Hey, dude, that last window, screen. Because you ain't really screen. Now you fake corralling. Now Jokic don't gotta be up. If you screen, now peek and turn, now it's gonna be more space. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, let's close out, man. We got 2:15. Let's go. I'm going up.
I didn't have you in your upward yet. Whenever you made it.
I'm going up. Look at halftime. Tell me what you think.
he wants you to go look at tape of that shot.
That's a score right there. That is a score right there. I'm going up.
Sounds like you.
I'm jacking.
And then you would have said, by the way, don't look at my feet when I go up on a shot. Here's Caldwell Pope off to Gordon. Jokic on top. He's got 20 points. With a missed three, it's Leonard the rebound. That's the first rebound for Kawhi. Into Zubac. Coming is Westbrook, who goes high and comes down hard. It's a 4-point game in Denver.
Well, look, we marvel about Jokic and his passing. Zubac at that high post area.
Very nice.
Very much the same. Not the same as Jokic, but he can deliver.
Oh, looking inside. Westbrook in there, trying to deflect it, and he did. And then this, just before. It's a 35-year-old high flyer. It's Porter with a 2. Foot was on the line, knocks in the long shot. He's got 8. I think they called it a 2-point shot.
Yeah.
Did they? Yep.
But look, if you're James Harden, you couldn't have played that any better. I mean, you were step for step with Porter Jr.
Leonard trying to surgically cut his way inside. Gordon was there defending. Now they got Caldwell Pope watching George. Jackson is on. Harden a 3, 7 to fire, and he got it to go. Harden puts it up and in. Harden has got 14 points with a sweet tray there.
We got a one-possession game here, my friend.
Nikola on top. Jokic hands off to Caldwell Pope. Shot clock down to 8. Zubac defends. Will they double? The gentle hook will not go. There was a foul inside on the Clippers. Nuggets patiently trying to work their way. Zubac, I think, may have picked it right up. No, they give it to Paul George. Chris Haynes, he picks up his second. What do you have?
Well, James Harden, you saw that connection he has with Zubac in the pick and roll formation. I was told that after shoot-arounds, James has pulled Zubac to the side to work out on some of those pick and rolls. And so they're trying to gather a connection. You have to remember, this Clippers team, they lack bigs. Mason Plumlee is out for an extended time. So Zubac is the only guy that can really roll. And that's what James Harden, thrives in, doing the pick and roll formation. So you're going to see that connection continue to grow.
Zubac just picked up his third. Interesting observation by Chris and how they're trying to work. I mean, they're learning on the fly here what each other likes and how they like to maneuver.
And once Plumlee comes back, I think he's going to be out about 2 months. This is a guy who has great hands and can finish at the rim. High flyer in Mason Plumlee, so he'll have options once Plumlee comes back.
Plumlee is out with the left MCL sprain. They have changed the Porter shot to a 3. They looked at it in the replay center and saw that he indeed was, although on the floor it was ruled a 2. With Jokic at the free throw line. The only person who's missed free throws tonight has been Michael Porter Jr. 0-2. Jokic is 7-7. From the line, 75% for the season, and that'll rattle in.
22-11 now. 4 assists away from another triple-double for Jokic.
Harden has played 23 minutes, got the Zubac screen. Here they go. He'll take it himself and scoops it up. It's a rebound pulled in by newly instated Jalen Pickett. Rookie out of Penn State. Saw early time, and Porter throws it away. The Jamal Murray injury, a strained right hamstring, was about 10 days ago. Likely out until sometime mid-December, maybe. They're not going to mess around with it. A soft tissue issue like that, they're very careful, especially with a kid like him. He's vital for this team. Out to Harden, over to George, finds a crack, slithers inside. It's Zubac with the offensive rebound, halfway through the third. 6-point game, George kicks it. Westbrook drives it, almost had it. Zubac grabs it, doubled, out, Westbrook three, and it will not go. Rebound, clean the glass. Jokic races the other way. Pickett, Porter, step back. Westbrook was feisty with his defense. Baseline drive. As Pickett gives to Jokic, who misses inside. Jokic is 6 of 18 tonight.
Give a lot of credit to Zubac.
Yes.
He's making them work.
Leonard doubled as he took it. In the corner, George from Westbrook. Russell have it. Shot clock is at 8. Picked up by Porter. Now here is Harden bumping into Caldwell Pope, and a foul called on Kentavious Caldwell Pope.
And that's what James Harden will bring to this team. You know, shot clock running down, you can just throw it to him, and he can create. He can create offense for himself.
Well,
Here,
and he just gives these little moves and bumps, and Murray says, oh, come on.
So like, I never get that call. I never get that call.
Good shot by our director, Matt Lip. Our producer tonight is Jeff Randolph. For statistician Brian Taylor and our great TNT crew, cross court. Powell, three, good!
Nice.
Norman Powell trains the three, and he's got 9 in the game, and it's a 3-point game. Porter and Powell. Jokic and Zubac. Bumping. Plowing.
My goodness.
Wow.
He was mauled down low by Zubac. That's
Zubac,
his fourth
number 4,
now.
yeah.
Here's the problem now, because now the Clippers are going to have to go small. And we saw in the first half, the Nuggets take advantage those points in the paint. Yeah, he clearly had the back of his jersey.
Can the Clippers wait for 2 months for Plumlee to come back, or they go out and get another big somewhere?
Well, they're getting ready to come in with Terrence Mann.
Yeah, they'll go small, and man, they are athletic when Mann comes in.
But they're small.
Yes, very small.
Undersized.
Jokic is perfect from the free throw line tonight. 23 points. Let's take a look at our FanDuel live point totals for tonight's game, as Jokic is 9 of 9 from the stripe. We began at -4.5. And that's where we are right now. As Zubac will take a seat on the bench. And Jokic hits yet another free throw. He's got 6 assists. Christian Brown is checked in for Denver. Joining Jokic, there's a 3 by Harden. Rebound by Jokic. So it's Gordon and Jokic. Caldwell Pope, along with Jalen Pickett. Christian Brown, young players on the floor for the defending champion Nuggets. Good steal, defense, man will go the other way, cutting, angling in. 3, George, good! Another 3 and a 2-point deficit for LA.
And that 3-point ball is keeping them in this ball game. Got to send help quickly.
Jokic double. Christian Brown is open. Jokic with a great feed.
Well, at 7 feet, he can see over the double team.
He can see over Pikes Peak. Here comes Harden. Off the man. George has Caldwell Pope on him. Good screen by Man. Powell tries to get free on the baseline. It's picked up by Gordon.
Got numbers.
He'll scoop it off. Caldwell Pope to Gordon. Harden closes. Cutting Gordon with a big-time flush. The Nuggets have answers.
Aaron Gordon doing a little bit of everything out here. A little give and go action. And how about the finish there by Flash?
They've led by 13. Denver shooting right at 50%. The Clippers are shooting 38%. P.J. Tucker is checked in. Harden will pick up the ball here with Mann in one corner, Powell in the other, and Leonard with the ball with a fake on Gordon and a feed, and it's caught by Tucker for three, where he is deadly in that corner.
Along with his defense and hustle, that corner three is what's keeping him in the NBA.
Here is Pickett. Mann is on him. Good travel. Good defense by Mann. And the rookie Pickett.
Man, Terrence Mann was just ball hawking Jalen Pickett there, forcing him into that turnover. Look at that. Yep, shuffled the feet.
LA Clippers are plus 6 points off turnovers in this game. Working into two defenders. Nothing there for Leonard, so he kicks it around. Now he's got it again, and Gordon is there, and Jokic is waiting. But he got it to go. Pretty shot in a lot of traffic, and 11 for Kawhi.
And a 5-0 run since that timeout by Coach Lue here.
Jokic brings it up like a guard. Feeds Peyton Watson off the bench into the circle. Defended by Harden. Jokic cleans it up, and it's slammed inside. Peyton Watson.
8 assists now. 2 away from another triple-double for Jokic.
Harden with it, he has 14. Tucker just hit the 3. Powell's off the bench. Works his way, snaking down low. Got Jokic, and then in the corner, Tucker 3 out of bounds. He stepped out of bounds. P.J. Tucker, who was drafted by Toronto, played there a year, then went overseas for 5 years. Comes back to the NBA, joined Phoenix initially. He's been with some good teams, won a championship with Milwaukee, and everywhere he's gone, he's, in the words of the coaches that have had him, been indispensable.
One of those glue guys, right?
Here is Pickett with a missed shot. Najee is in as Jokic is resting. Najee just came in the game, and he was good defensively in the first half when he came off the bench.
Well, their bench has been great.
Mann just picked up his second personal foul. Talked with Michael Malone before the game. You know, his dad passed during training camp, and he missed all of training camp as the world champions were gathering back together. And he said, you know, I think of my dad a lot because he was a coach in the NBA for so many years. And the one piece of advice he gave me that I use a lot and use even more now is when there are challenges, he said, be with your players. Don't sit in the front of the plane, go back and be with them, talk to them individually. And he's really delved into that whole philosophy of connecting with them as people. Not that he hadn't before, but it's even more, I think, of a priority as you defend a championship.
Especially with the younger players like a Peyton Watson, Christian Brown, Jalen Pickett, those kind of guys. He knows what he's going to get from the Jamal Murrays and the Jokic of the world.
Inside Leonard, again, more traffic in that paint. It's picked up by Najee. Gordon the other way, the stutter step in the feed, and Brown was cutting, and the ball sails out of bounds.
An unforced turnover there by the Nuggets.
Nuggets were fearful of this game, weren't they? With the team that had not won, 5-game losing streak with all this talent, they thought, this is going to be a challenge tonight.
Hey, 4 future Hall of Famers. Eventually, they're going to get it right.
Powell into Najee. With a good move to Sykes. Kept the defense.
Powell, double figures now with 11.
And he's coming off a 20-point game on Sunday.
He's just warming up because he's really their fourth quarter performer for the Clippers.
It's Jalen Pickett, and the ball poked out of bounds. Jalen Pickett is from Rochester, New York, and he eventually went to Siena, where he was the player of the year in the conference. He went to Penn State for the final 2 years, first team All Big Ten. He was drafted number 32 by Indiana. Ends up here with the rights coming to Denver. Watson makes a move across the lane. Powell is on him. Shot clock at 1. And Brown can't get it to go as he would have beaten the clock had it fallen in.
Chance to tie or take the lead with a 3 here for the Clippers.
Harden, Najee defending, driving, and there it is. A drive by James Harden to tie it at 79-16 with the 8th tie of the game.
And this takes so much pressure off Kawhi Leonard to be the primary scorer for this Clippers team.
Pickett hesitating and then working his way down and knocked away by Leonard and picked up by Mann. Now a chance for the lead. They've led earlier by 4, but it's been a while.
4 steals for Kawhi Leonard tonight.
Denver a foul to give. Harden faking left, right. He goes into the lane and and there's a bump by Brown and down goes Harden. Pickett was already on the floor and Pickett picked it up. He got the foul, the rookie, his second.
Yep, contact right there on the drive. James Harden heading to the free throw line. Hopefully points 17 and 18.
Harden has not missed a free throw all season. 2 of 2 tonight. This is the first Clipper lead since the first quarter when they were up 23-21. The Stars and Stripes are back to defend their Nations League title. Watch the U.S. men's national team battle Trinidad and Tobago Thursday starting at 8:30 Eastern. That's on TNT and streaming on Max. Harden, best game he's played as a Clipper perhaps, right?
Well, as a team, this is the best they've played. There's other games, even that win, 11-3 Clipper run here against the Grizzlies on Sunday, they just seemed out of sorts. They are playing much better and more cohesive here.
Reggie Jackson on the wing. Harden is there. Najee the screen. Switch on defense. Tucker is there. Shot clock at 6. Dancing. Driving. Jackson. Whoa. Falls in to tie it at 81. Jackson with 16. His first 2 points of the second half. Final 9 seconds. Harden 3 over Brown.
What did you say? Go back to the basics? Follow through.
Basics.
Get my feet set.
Gordon, good if it goes. Got it! Got it! Got it! To tie it at 84. What a finish! The Clippers outscore the champion Nuggets 32-24. Gordon got it off in time.
To split the double team there.
Yes, he did. Gordon with 11. Jokic has 24. 23 from George. The NBA on TNT, presented by State Farm.
Famously smooth whiskey from a famously big family. Meet Jose. Could be one of us. Even when he shows up uninvited, he's never empty-handed. You see, he's nearly as smooth as our whiskey. Must be a Jameson.
Yes, it's been a work in progress, but Paul George, James Harden, we talked about the 2 Southern California primetime high school performers. They've delivered tonight 44 points combined. And how about this? 7 of 14 from deep between the 2.
James Harden is resting on the Clipper bench after a 10-point third quarter and 21 for the game. So set in the lineups, there's Jackson, Najee up top, Tucker got in the way, Jackson retrieves. On top for Porter, Paul defends the 3. Rebound Westbrook out there with Tucker and Mann and Powell and Paul George. It's small but athletic for the Clippers, who have fought back from a 13-point deficit. Westbrook stopping, starting. George fakes a 3, moves inside, kicks it in the corner. Tucker 3, got it again. He's hit a couple threes from the corner and give him 6.
From the opposite corner.
Yeah.
He is the corner killer.
Here's Brown driving on Powell. Such speed for Brown as he just goes sprinting for 2, and he's got 8.
Who's going to win small ball here?
George inside into Brown. He gets it to go, forcing the issue. He's got 25.
And with this unit, it's got to be Paul George and Norman Powell for the Clippers. Holiday in for the first time.
Justin Holiday, yep, first time he touched the ball right there with Najee.
Oh, what a pass
for Brown. What a feed for Holiday.
Nice. A guy with championship experience, and Holiday off the bench here for the Nuggets.
He's only playing in his 4th game of the season, and this is game 11. George and the 11-year veteran Justin Holiday is there. The last name should tip you off to the great family of NBA players that they have. Ooh, a big collision with Tucker and Holiday, 2 veterans, and that's a foul. With our 4th quarter clock at 10:13, you could feel the collision here. Najee picks up a foul away from the ball.
Look at this, Kev.
Boom.
Man. Tucker, fortunate he didn't pick up that offensive foul right there.
All right, they take out Holiday. They bring back in Caldwell Pope. Clippers outscored the Nuggets in the 3rd by 8. Westbrook will survey.
Oh,
6 points for him, and it is indeed.
Oh, no. They're going to call that on Reggie Jackson. How about Paul George got away with a hook?
It goes on Jackson for the 3rd time. Let's watch it again.
Watch them battling down here.
I think the crowd saw what you saw. Westbrook. George was diving.
Porter Jr. with the hold on PG-13.
He's got 2.
And this is good for Coach Lue. How aggressive the Clippers have been to start this 4th quarter, trying to get to the bonus early. Yeah, there's the hold right there.
3 quick fouls on Denver. Westbrook, man, whistle, foul, offensive on the Clippers. Westbrook was jetting inside. Christian Brown.
There's a turnover for Westbrook here.
Westbrook's got 2.
Reggie Jackson, Porter Jr., these 2 guys do something offensively here with Jokic on the bench.
It's a turnover by this group, and Terrence Mann comes up with it. The hesitation, the drive, shifting gears, and Tucker in the corner for 3. Brown tried to get the rebound.
Look at the hustle there.
Yep, and he was fighting for the ball.
Look at the hustle there by Christian Brown.
Westbrook picks up a foul, I think, yep.
And I like the hustle by both these players here. I mean, who wants it more? Just battling.
3rd on Russell Westbrook. There's Jackson bumping into man, but nothing called, and springing back up. Reggie Jackson, Christian Brown, Najee. Ooh, inadvertent shot, but he's got the protective goggles on. So he says, let's straighten those babies out, and here we go. Shot clock at 4 and a long 2. Inside, Westbrook grabs the loose ball.
You got to get Jokic back in the ball game.
Westbrook has 7 rebounds. George with Porter defending. 3 minutes gone here on the 4th. George, 3. It misses it all with an air ball caught by Porter. Jackson pushing the pace. Bodies again on the floor at the other end. Getting up is Najee. Brown working on Powell. Caldwell Pope, a move, a spin, a lean, and a whistle. Well, there is a big difference when Jokic is in and out in the plus minus. Taking a look at the upcoming national TV schedule tomorrow on ESPN. The Celtics will be in Philadelphia and the Kings will be in LA against the Lakers. Friday on ESPN, in-season tournament continues with the Kings in Texas against the Spurs and the Suns in Utah against the Jazz. And for more on these games, go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app. Jokic is in.
Yeah, but Jokic is in with Zubac still on the bench here with those 4 fouls. Now, what's been successful for the Clippers has been this smaller unit. So this is something Coach Lou's going to have to monitor, this smaller unit with Jokic on the floor here for Denver.
Another tie, number 12. And Leonard and George. And Caldwell Pope will defend. Shot clock at 5. Paul George.
What a shot.
He's got 27 points. Jokic has 24.
Tucker's just going to try to body him.
Porter with a 3, Tucker with a rebound, and 4 minutes gone in the fourth. Here's Westbrook. 6 rebounds and a couple of assists with the whistle. Foul on Brown.
Ride the hot hand. Look at the footwork and the fadeaway here by George.
So Christian Brown just picked up his 3rd. Porter will check out.
Gordon back on the floor here now for the Nuggets.
Paul George, double, man, feeds Westbrook.
This is why I love Terrence Mann being on the floor in crunch time minutes. He just makes all the right plays.
Clippers have their biggest lead, trying to stop a 5-game losing streak and look for the first win with Harden. Gordon thinking 3, man stuck with him. Good move. Gordon with a finger roll and a sweet dance inside.
How about that Euro step there by Gordon? They have some stops in them, because right now, Paul George is just making it happen, being the de facto point guard.
Right to the rack with a great-looking layup in 29. He's got 4 threes and 29 game high. Caldwell Pope tries to angle in. George knocked it away. Foul called. With the penetrating move. Under 7 to go in the fourth.
There's that Euro step by Aaron Gordon. But even better has been Paul George. 29 points, though he did just pick up his 4th foul here.
Denver. And this is the way Group B in the West looks. Already Denver has won. Clippers are looking for their first win. It all ends up in Las Vegas in the first handful of days.
I believe Dallas lost tonight to the Pelicans.
The PD is the point differential, and that comes into play with ties.
At the free throw, for the Clippers.
Yeah. At the free throw line is Caldwell Pope. The foul went on George, who picks up his 4th. Denver went up. They were up by 2, and they went from that point to down by 4 while Jokic was out. Jokic is in now with Gordon and Caldwell Pope and Brown and Porter. Here's Westbrook with George and Leonard and Tucker and Mann. Russell Westbrook. Paul George with 29. And now 31, defended by Caldwell Pope.
There's nothing that Caldwell Pope can do. He's crowded him, but that jab step was freezing him at the defensive end.
Biggest lead for the Clippers tonight, who have not won in Denver since 2020, December of 2020. Jokic, Caldwell Pope. Nikola takes it in. That's a foul.
Look at that. Look at that. And who made the play? P.J. Tucker.
Second on Nikola Jokic.
And if you look at the numbers, though, by Jokic, his points decrease come 4th quarter, right? He usually gets off to good starts in the 1st and 2nd quarter, but for whatever reason, his scoring declines in the 4th.
Nuggets are unbeaten at home so far, 6-0. Jokic in this half is 0-4 from the field. Leonard works on the 2nd-year player Brown with a series of moves, fakes, dips, shoots, scores! Kawhi, 13.
And remember, they're doing all this with James Harden on the bench.
Brown, flight 1 can land. Pretty pass and a great finish.
Let's see if the Nuggets, though, can come up with any stops here.
Westbrook and Christian Brown. Shot clock in single digits as Tucker gives to Kawhi. Gordon is there. 3 It's missed by Leonard. It's picked up by Caldwell Pope. Porter was trailing on the play, and they'll set their offense. Christian Braun with the whistle. P.J. Tucker was down there.
How about the alley here by Brown in the oop by Porter Jr. Left-hand finish.
Tucker just picked up his first personal foul. Harden is coming back in. Brown leaves for the Nuggets.
And Harden in for Westbrook now.
Does that mean they trust Harden late in games like this more than Russ?
Well, I mean, a guy that averaged 11 assists just a year ago, and he's having a really good game offensively with those 21 points.
Best teams look best the team has looked since Harden has joined him. Jackson with Kawhi Leonard on him. Shot clock at 4.
Look how much he forced him to the three-point line.
Tucker pushes and Jokic shoots and it rattles out. That close. Rebound. Oh, they're fighting for it with Mann and Gordon. Mann hand-to-hand combat.
How did that ball come out by Jokic? Did you see that?
It was in.
Shot clock running down. A desperation one-legged fadeaway three. Touched every inch of that rim and came out.
They called the jump ball between Mann and Gordon, and here you see them ready for the toss. Nuggets have it. Jokic on top. Tucker is on him. Caldwell Pope. Shot clock at 5. Here comes Jokic. He spins on George and gets it to go on the doorstep.
Because they had to run a high screen and roll to get P.J. Tucker off of Jokic. Paul George was guarding him. See if Michael Malone goes back to that.
Harden with 21 and 4 assists. George long 2, no. Rebound Man. Now Tucker. Clippers control. It was deflected.
That's over and back. That's over and back.
Harden is trying to say it was deflected. No, they may overrule it. They may change the call.
I don't know if anyone touched it, though. Yeah, no one touched it. That should be over and back.
You sure Porter didn't? I think they said Porter just touched it. Watch.
No,
Watch Porter's hand.
They may want to take a look at that. If they can't review it. No one touched the basketball.
Oh, his finger looked like it was moving, Reg.
Does it?
Yeah, it does.
Wow.
They cleaned it up on the floor. George will make a move, and Caldwell Pope is defending. The shot clock is at 2. He's got a fire way outside. No. Rebound. It's clutched onto by the Nuggets, and Jackson at the controls. Reggie Danson.
You got to get a screen and roll to get Tucker off of Jokic.
And they do. And now Mann is on Jokic. Tucker will be in back of Mann. Down goes Mann. Here comes Jokic. And put up and in by Gordon.
Michael Malone is livid right now with the official.
It's a one-point game. 3:47 to go. 6-0 Nugget run.
Number one, Zubac's got into foul trouble, so they had to go with small ball. In comes P.J. Tucker. He made a couple of those threes, and that's kind of been the difference here now. What does Coach Lue do in adjusted now with the bigger lineup on the floor with Jokic? It's still that smaller unit. It looks like Tucker is out. Terrence Mann, Norman Powell on the floor here to go along with James Harden, Paul George, and Kawhi Leonard.
George will bring it up. His 31 leading all scorers in the game. Denver has 4 of their 5 starters in double figures. Mann wheeling inside. Leonard lost the ball on the dribble. Then fights for it. It's out of bounds and it's off of Denver. And the shot clock is at 8.
Boy, that was almost a turnover off the foot there of Leonard right into the hands of Reggie Jackson, who just couldn't corral it.
This game is beginning to hit its stride in the second half, and especially in the fourth quarter.
Hey, this is a must-win for the Clippers.
Harden 4 to fire. Jackson on him. Gets one inside man. Outside. Powell 3. Good. Norman Powell cans a tray.
He is their fourth quarter scorer.
That was a big shot and a 4-point lead for the Clippers. Now here's Jackson. Man will greet him. It's Jokic and Leonard. Takes him low, carving his way with a whistle.
Foul on Leonard, sending Jokic to the free throw line,
where he is 10 of 10 tonight.
What a big play by Norman Powell. Knocked down that corner three, but again, undersized. And Zubac, after that fourth foul, has not re-entered the game here.
Double-double for Jokic, 26 and 13, and 11 of 11 from the free throw line. Overall, the Nuggets tonight shooting 51% from the floor. Their offensive rating is number 5. Their defensive rating is number 6. The Nuggets.
And if you're wondering why the Harden trade, it's for situations like this, to play alongside Paul George and Kawhi Leonard.
Harden got the screen, weaves his way. Shot clock with Jokic on him is at 9. Harden and Jokic. Doubled by Caldwell Pope. The drive by James. The dive inside. Out of bounds. It's Denver's ball. 2:44 to go.
Boy, he had a step on Jokic and just couldn't finish. Scoring to his strong hand.
Denver can tie or take a lead right here. 2.5 to play.
You're going to send help? All he's going to do is back down and get a foul.
George defending. Jokic is shooting. Missed it. Up and down for the tie.
There's no size. There is absolutely no. And if you're not going to send help, he's going to get what he wants.
The Nuggets on a 10-3 run. Gordon goes out on Harden right now. Jackson is defending Leonard. Shot clock at 4. Triple team Leonard. Out to George. Shot clock at 1. Shot clock violation. What defense by the Denver Nuggets?
That is outstanding defense by the Nuggets. Reggie Jackson, one-on-one, no help, versus Kawhi Leonard. Beautiful of moving his feet.
And as we mentioned, Jackson the one taking the place of the injured Jamal Murray. And he has not disappointed. Has it now with man on him and back to Jokic, who's defended by Paul George.
Here comes the help. Now you've got advantage.
Caldwell Pope inside for the lead. Gordon. Count it. Foul.
And that's the problem. When you play small, if you elect to come double, you're going to open it up to a 4-on-3 situation. Beautiful pass by KCP, finding Gordon underneath for the potential and one.
Norman Powell picked up his 4th personal foul. Gordon is at the free throw line where tonight he is 2 of 2 with 15 points, 5 rebounds, and 6 assists. Big night again for Aaron Gordon.
And plenty of time here for the Clippers. No time to panic here.
The Nuggets on a 13-3 run the last 4.5 minutes. George 3. Rebound Powell, another offensive rebound by the LA Clippers. A 3 foul by Caldwell Pope.
Before the three-point shot, sending Paul George to the free throw line for 2, not 3.
Before, he was aiming and shooting.
It looks like they're bringing back P.J. Tucker.
Yeah, going to come back in with George at the free throw line and the foul. It's on Caldwell Pope for the 3rd time, and at the free throw line is Paul George, where he is 3 of 3.
And you assume that Tucker is going to come in and body the Joker down low. So if you're the Nuggets and Michael Malone, you got to rub that rub screen, just a simple side screen to get Tucker off of Jokic, because Tucker has bothered Nikola down low.
Norman Powell checks out with 14 points on 7 shots.
Just a rub screen.
Tucker is out there. The Clippers are small, and Jackson will drive.
Everyone was anticipating that down screen for Jokic, and Reggie Jackson absolutely taking the ball to the hole there, catching the Clippers sleeping.
It's time for a Straight Talk Wireless timeout.
Attention Walmart shoppers, get a Walmart Plus membership plus not pay for it, because now it's included with Straight Talk Wireless. Yeah, Walmart Plus gets you free delivery, giving you time to spend with your family or people you like. And a Paramount Plus subscription included, so you can stream me. Walmart Plus even saves you money on gas. We can go on a family trip. Vegas, Vegas.
Only Straight Talk Wireless gives you unlimited 5G data and Walmart Plus on select plans for free. Available at Walmart.
Reggie kept talking about the 5 consecutive losses of the Clippers, how they're bit by bit putting together some of the pieces since the Harden trade. We're seeing it tonight against the defending champion.
And what we're seeing is going to put fear in a lot of teams, because now you're seeing the identity and what they can do in close games, because they've got 3 guys that can finish plays. Paul George, James Harden, and Kawhi Leonard. Now, Kawhi hasn't shot the ball particularly well tonight. I'm more interested in, can they get stops? Right now, down 3 with the ball. If you're the Clippers, you know you can get any shot you want. But defensively, can they stop the Nuggets?
Denver trailed 99-92 with 5:45 left in the game. Since that time, the Nuggets have outscored the Clippers 15-5. 1:10 to go. Norman Powell is back in. Tucker is out. Powell inbound. Leonard's got it. And Gordon is on him. And Kawhi with a beautiful fadeaway. That's his patented shot. It's a rebound by Jokic. He's got 15 of them. Jackson, man defends. Into Jokic, dangerous pass. Gordon cleans it up. Gordon cleaned it up.
Oh, man, Aaron Gordon.
George the other way. 2, no, loose. Picked up inside by Jackson. Denver on a 17-5 run. Jackson held, man did the holding with 31 seconds to go, and this crowd in full throat.
And again, I know Jokic will get the bulk of the headlines, and rightfully so. But Aaron Gordon, Reggie Jackson, down the stretch here, this is championship basketball. And what they experienced just a year ago during the finals, going 16-3 on their run to winning the first championship in franchise history, these guys have all grown leaps and bounds because of that experience.
18 for Jackson. And his first miss from the free throw line. 18 points in 11 shots.
All without him. Think about that.
Without him. Here's Jackson against his former team. He played over 200 games with the Clippers from 2019 to 23 and came here late last season.
Missed them both.
Leonard's got it. 5-point game, 30 seconds to go. Kawhi. Porter defends. Leonard tries to free himself and does, and he misses the jam inside with a shove and a foul on Denver. Porter has got his 3rd foul. Clock at 22 seconds.
Oh, it was the push in the back by Porter Jr. It wasn't Jokic.
They want to challenge. I think they're going to challenge.
Yeah, but from that angle, it looked like there was a push in the back there by Porter Jr.
A challenge by Michael Malone with a 5-point lead in 22 seconds to go with the NBA on TNT. All stands. It is a foul, and Porter picks it up.
So unsuccessful challenge here by Michael Malone.
Upon review, the hand in the back by Porter Jr. affects Leonard's ability to finish at the rim, and the challenge is unsuccessful. There'll be 2 free throws for Leonard. Denver no longer has a timeout, and they've lost this challenge, the ability to challenge the rest of the game.
That's our crew chief, Josh Tiven, in his 14th season in the NBA. Leonard at the line where he is 1 of 2. With his 13 points on 14 shots in 38 minutes. Clippers have not won a game on the road this season, 0-5, and the Nuggets have not lost a game at home all season. In the very short number of weeks we've been underway, they are 6-0. Full court pressure. It's Jackson, Jokic, Caldwell Pope with a collision steal by Leonard, picked up by George in the paint to the rack, and he got it to go. It is a 1-point game with 15.3. Denver uses the timeout.
And Kawhi Leonard.
Steal by Leonard.
With his 5th steal of the evening right here. That creates the Paul George opportunity to close this deficit to 1.
In this league, you are never out of it.
You are never, ever out of it.
That's the beauty of this league.
In this game, let's go 6-man!
Moments ago, Caldwell Pope, as he's walking to the huddle, looked like he may have been cramping in that right calf area.
He's in. Gordon will inbound. Denver holding on to a 1-point lead. Jokic doubled, sandwiched, fouled. Powell, his 5th, and 2 seconds off the clock. We're down to 13 in regulation. A 12 of 12, perfect night at the stripe for Jokic. 30 points, 16 rebounds on 23 shots in 35 minutes.
Don't forget the 9 assists.
The other number I want to bring up there, here comes Zubac. He'll take the place of Powell. And you mentioned it, Kawhi Leonard, 5 steals tonight, and a big one moments ago. Clippers have a timeout. Denver's out. And LA takes the timeout, down by 3 with the ball and 13 seconds to go.
Well, number one, if I'm Coach Lue, you got to get Norman Powell back on the floor here for the Clippers. I assume Zubac will come back out. And remember, James Harden, Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, all 3 of those guys can create their own shot from behind the arc. And then you add their ability to drive and dish and collapse the defense. They can find a Norman Powell, who just moments ago made a big 3 in the corner here.
Franchise.
So if you're the Nuggets, do you elect to foul here? Play the free throw game. Play the odds.
There are the 3-point shooting leaders tonight for the Clippers. Michael Malone had a premonition before the game. This is what they would face tonight.
We talked about them. They've lost 5 in a row. They have not won a game on the road yet. We don't lose at home. Right? Jump on them. We know we're getting a desperate team. Jump on them, win the first quarter. Together, 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Great job by our folks in the truck. Going back to what was the theme tonight. Harden will inbound. He's got Zubac. He's got Kawhi Leonard, Powell, and he's got George. 13 seconds left. Powell, George, Caldwell Pope is on him. Paul George, this could tie it. Oh, Reggie! Of all times to get it!
At the worst time to get a wedgie. Oh, this will be a jump ball.
It is a jump ball.
By any 2 on the floor currently. Well, this is not the worst thing for the Clippers. It's good to have Zubac, who was on the floor here, a jump ball.
Because that was not going to be good.
Can he get it to Norman Powell? Still a lot of time left. And in a scramble situation,
you never know.
You never know. Here it is.
Here we go. Jokic had it, knocked off to Jackson. Heaves the ball. Zubac tried to get it. Claimed by Caldwell Pope. It's over. Denver has survived and won. Undefeated at home, 7-0. And the Clippers lose their 6th consecutive game. And 0-6 on the road. Playing the defending champions right down to the end.
Well, we saw championship experience from a lot of guys on the Denver Nuggets, but we also saw from the Clippers side a glimpse of the future of what could be once they round everyone into shape and figure out those defining roles.
Over the last half of the 4th quarter, the Nuggets outscored the Clippers 19-9 and win it by 3. Let's send it over to Chris Haynes.
I'm here with the Joker himself. Joker, that was a hard-fought victory. What did it take down there in the stretch to get this game?
I mean, we needed the rebound. KCP played really good defense a couple times in a row. And we executed. We scored. We made a couple important baskets, and at the end we won the tip.
Can you take me through your mindset when the Clippers, they're not playing with a lot of bigs. They're throwing a lot of smaller guys at you. What's your mindset in those type of matchups?
I think that's advantage for us. You know, if they're going to send a double, if they're going to just play straight up, I think that's advantage right away. So I think we did a good job today. To be honest, I missed a couple open looks and a couple easy hooks, but that's it's okay as long as we got a win.
We can definitely tell the intensity is up, is ratcheted up in season tournament. What has it been like for you thus far?
Yes, I mean, they lost 5 in a row. We know they're going to play really aggressive. They didn't quit. They fought, but we are undefeated at home, and we wanted to keep like that.
Joker, congratulations, brother. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Jokic had 32 points and 16 rebounds and 9 assists. Paul George led the Clippers with 35. Harden with 21. Leonard with 15. West Group B standings 2-0 Denver. And their point differential plus 14. The Clippers' 6th consecutive loss, and in the in-season tournament realm, 0-2. And a point differential of minus 21. Our producer, Jeff Randolph. Our director, Matt Lipp. Our senior associate director, Donzel Floyd. Our associate producer, Sammy Powis. Graphics coordinators, Carlton Griffin and Elizabeth Crafton. Statistician, Brian Taylor. Now, for Chris and Reggie Miller, Kevin Harlan saying goodnight from Denver, sending you to the award-winning Hall of Famer, Ernie Johnson Jr.